Hi, this is Keith with How to Build Your Own Home, and I've got a weekly bonus here. I'm at a job site here. We are going to be pouring footings on Monday. I want to help you understand about how I think ahead oftentimes. I was a landscaper in my younger years, a roofer, electrician, framer, and so I'm always thinking about other subcontractors and how I can help them. This here is the conduit we typically put in, which is the supply line for the home. And as you see, we've got, you can't see it, but it's buried underground. We've got long turn 90s here. This is 80 gauge PVC for electrical conduit. We've got our electrical connection right down there on the corner of the property. So that's actually going to be dug right up through here. Now, I put these in, and a lot of good builders do. They put them in before the footings are poured. That way, you're not going to affix the conduit to the outside of the building when you suddenly want to put power to the house. So I love to bury everything as much as I possibly can. There's a little paraglider up ahead, so you have to forgive that, the noise up there. One other thing I also do is my client is a landscaper. So I started to ask him, where do you plan to put your valve boxes and how do you plan to run some of your stuff? And he indicated a couple things to me, and a valve box would be over here, and he's got another valve box back there, and he wants to have low voltage going this way and whatnot. And I said, I'll tell you what, I can solve some problems for you. So we put in a 2-inch conduit. It's going to be buried in the footing. Now I've covered it with tape at this end and that end, and I'll make sure that I bury it into the dirt and it gets covered so that concrete won't bury the conduit. The neat thing here is with his valve box basically right about here, he's just got to tap into a conduit. It's already buried, it's already in the ground, ready to go. He doesn't have to trench this side, and we are very, very limited on space because we've got a big rock right here. Also, I've got some long-turn 90s here. I'll put one over there by the garage. This will be for his low voltage, and we'll stick that up right like that, and the line there indicates the inside top plate or bottom plate of the wall. And so you actually want to make sure that your conduits are coming in within about a 1/2 inch of that. If it's too close, what can happen is the drywallers can put drywall to the outside and go right inside that conduit, and you don't want that to happen. You want to keep it away from that, but at least you want to come as dead center, as close as dead center as you possibly can in that wall. We've got our UFR ground ready to go here, and I will go place these in a couple of locations over here in the garage because we wanted to have the low voltage for the landscaping. And this is actually a very good thing to do. And we'll put that right here. I've contacted my concrete guys. They know to put one there, and the other one will go over here as well. And it'll go right up in the footing like that, so it will be penetrating into the dirt. It's a great thing to do. How many times have you seen homes where the power to the landscaping is coming up through the side of the house? Here we can bury everything, keep everything tucked inside the home. Anytime you can think about another general contractor, another subcontractor, what their requirements are, how you can make their job easier, do it and use these footings. If you can bury stuff, even some direct bury wire, whatever you need to help with the overall build of the project, do it. Some great ideas. This is Keith Couch with How to Build Your Own Home.